So I bet you've never seen a cybersecurity and cooking video all in one. You're welcome. Always wanted to do that onion transition thing, but thought I'd just make it a bit different. We're going to cook a broccoli creamy Alfredo thing. Italians come at me. Hidden veggies, lots of things, good for the kids. And we're going to talk through remote access, why it's freaking bad and why you should protect it. So join me. Thanks. Cheers. So while we're waiting for the pasta to cook, pour ourselves a tequila. We're going to talk about quickly remote access. This is the number one way that hackers get into your environment. This is because it's easy, it's out there, it's exposed. Why would I log in when I don't have to break in, I should say. Why would I break in when I can log in? That's the number one way people are getting in. With most incident response and stuff we're seeing, it's stolen, reused, guessed passwords. It's not going to raise the alarm. Again, I log in and I can just go about my business. How you prevent that is going to be your phishing resistant MFA, conditional access, making sure you're limiting failed attempts to log in. The second is going to be the edge is your entry. So overexposure, vulnerabilities on appliances and legacy tech. It's easy to find because it's out there by default, by design. Exploit kits exist for vulnerabilities, particularly the legacy ones, and bypassing logins in general. How do you prevent it? Patch your shit is a good start. The other thing is restricting services to only what's needed. So again, if you have remote services out there on the internet available to the whole world, that's not a great idea. Ideally, you can try and restrict to certain countries, certain locations, certain IP addresses, corporate devices, things that only work if they need to have access. So that's a good way of doing that. The other one is segmentation. So when people log in, it shouldn't just open up the world. So that's kind of leading into the third area, which is the blast radius. So overprivilege. So when people log in, they shouldn't be able to have access to absolutely everything in the whole world. Make sure that people can't just escalate or move laterally and grab other accounts and see other accounts. There's sometimes a lack of monitoring on these things. So making sure that you've got that monitoring in place, making sure least privilege by design. So people don't have to have all the permissions in the world just to do their job, should be restricted. These are kind of the three key areas of remote access, and making sure you can prevent these risks. That's going to be key. And there you go. Beautiful dish and tequila number 2. Bon appetit.